Hello everybody, welcome back to Project Zomboid Build 42. I am just some dude on the internet. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me and Frank Fultz on our adventure. This is episode 13 of the live stream, believe it or not. And we are going to be taking on Coalfield. So let's pull up the map. It is 5 a.m. to give everybody some context. It is 5 a.m. right now, 3 months, 5 days, and 4 hours into our survival of the apocalypse. Mr. Francisco Fultz here, our park ranger, who is a slow healer with a weak stomach, outdoorsy herbalist, has killed 1,177 Zeds with his bare hands. Well, bare hands being our favorite weapon. Woo! Welcome. Welcome, Kit and Rhett. Good to see you. Now, we are going to be going on our first scouting mission in quite some time. We have spent the last several episodes going further and further into Riverside. And while we have not finished taking the rest of Riverside, I do think that it is about time that we change the venue a little bit. We have this gas station, we found a scouting vehicle, and there is a location on the map named Coalfield. Now, if you remember, we found this flyer some time ago. It's quite some time ago. And it points out that there is Coalfield, Kentucky, a taste of the Wild West. Now, why would I want to go to the Wild West? I am thinking that there might be, in one of these stores over here, there might be ammunition. And we found a shotgun in a survival house. So that is kind of what my aim is here. But this first trip is really going to be scouting out the location. We have driven up and down the 60 a couple of times. So we're going to take whatever it is that we need to go to Coalfield and scout it out. I'm not personally planning on taking everything right now, but rather taking my small vehicle, focused belongings, and we are going to go find out if there is some ammunition for our shotgun at Coalfield. And there's probably going to be a bunch of Zeds. Now, if I want to plan this correctly, right, I got to think about what it is that I'm going to be bringing. And I would recommend no more than 2 weapons. So for the time being, right, let's kind of collect our belongings, things that we can temporarily leave behind. I think that we can place them, we can place them on the table. We'll add some visual storytelling here. We can place our screwdriver behind. We're not going to need it temporarily. We are going to want to have our water. We can place our fitness DVD on the table. Is Francisco a morning person? I'm not, says Kit and Red. 6 a.m.? Yeah, I'd say Francisco's a morning person at this point. He's been waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning lately. I don't know what the hell is causing that. Now, we're not going to need both of our bowls here. So let's go ahead and place a bowl there. We're going to place the other bowl right there. We can go ahead and store the duct tape on the table. All right, what does that leave us with? A rubber hose, which this is something I'm just always going to carry. You never know whenever you're going to need to move gas. This puts us at 13 out of 22, and that gives us a hatchet to work with. We do have 1 bowl and 1 spoon in the main inventory. I'll just put that in the backpack. 13.77 out of 22. Yeah, don't mind if I do. All right. Now in the main inventory, yeah, that's it. That's all that we've got. So we are currently wearing, so we have a machete in our hands. That machete, its sharpness. Oh no, man, that needs to be sharpened. Do I got a whetstone? Hang on, I think that we need to use a whetstone really quick. There's got to be one in the truck. Let's go double check. Haven't got anything in here, right? Yeah. There's a flint nodule. There's a whetstone. Sharpen blade. Yep, we're going to sharpen the machete. Now, it's a little bit foggy this October 12th in Kentucky, sometime in the 90s. But we're going to take our Ranger vehicle that we have over here. This ranger vehicle is going to lead us out into the wilderness where we are going to scout out Coalfield. And I think that we have enough canned food that we will keep ourselves alive. Hey, get some maintenance experience. All right, now let's take a look at that machete. Sharpness has improved. Can I sharpen this again? Yeah, we're gonna sharpen this a couple of times. So while this is happening, we have the machete and we have a hatchet. This hatchet is in good condition, but I would probably like to, I don't know if I want to leave the hatchet here and maybe bring the crowbar. I think that might be the best way to go about this. This crowbar is helpful for breaking into places. It's helpful for not breaking, and if I would like to save the hatchet in the event that I can. So I'm going to place the hatchet in the car. We are going to go ahead and take the crowbar as our backup weapon. And then we've got the machete in the primary. Okay, that leaves us with about 8, a little less than 8 to work with. All right, looking back at the machete, god damn, son, your sharpness is just not the best. Condition is 2 out of 13. Oof, okay, yeah, there's a pretty good chance that we're gonna lose the machete. So I might want to I'll bring a nightstick as a backup, I guess. Backup for the backup. Okay, cool. That leaves some room for food. And then we've got 1 water bottle, 1 water canteen, 2 water canteen, and then 3 around the neck. Cool. What are we bringing in the car? There's a broken machete here. 3 gas cans. Lovely. And we've got the Winchester in a box trap. Some twine, some rope. I will put the nightstick in the trunk. That's a safe bet. That way I've got it nearby, but don't need to have it on me. All right, the remainder of the food that we are gonna have. We got some coffee, got some pancake mix, some baking powder, there's cow's milk here, got some whiskey. Okay, we've got some canned food, canned fruit beverage. Oops, 8 a.m. Alarm's going off. All right, we're gonna move some of our canned food in the backpack. Yeah, and then there's a jar of onions, which are uncooked. Tub of lemon frosting. Ooh, that'll make us pretty happy. But we might as well make a bowl of fruit salad. What? A fruit salad from the hazelnut spread. Sure, yeah. Where is the cereal? Cereal. My God. I can't find it. Pancake, marinara, margarine, cocoa. Dude, literally just passed it. Whiskey, ginger ale, Alfredo, cornflakes. There we go. Grab some cornflakes, make ourselves a bowl. Didn't look like he grabbed it, because he didn't. Okay, cool. Take that bowl and that spoon. We're gonna move that into our main inventory. Now, I think that I have to put some milk in here first. That's probably what the problem is. All right, we're gonna take a carton. We will. There is create salad from garlic croutons. Liquid options, transfer liquid. We will do the cow's milk. Oop, come on, gotta move that out of the way. Move the cow's milk into the bowl. Let's do the entirety of it. Blam, there we go. Now with a bowl of milk, we can make a bowl of cereal. Fantastic. And then with our bowl of cereal, create bowl of cornflakes. Put a little bit of hazelnut on there. Make it lovely. We will add a little bit of sugar cubes to it. There we go. Make us pretty happy. We'll eat that whole bowl of cereal for breakfast. Now, I don't intend on being gone for many, many days. So what we will probably do is we will probably make one more bowl of cereal and eat it by the end of the day. I bet he's so glad to not have to just eat raw butter anymore. Yeah, no, I would be insanely happy. Okay, we will put the cow's milk back. We will make another bowl of cereal. And then we will put the corn flakes back. That bowl of cereal, let's go ahead and put some more hazelnut spread on that. And then, yeah, there really is nothing else that I'd probably, I'll put more sugar cubes. Okay, so this is gonna go bad we got 3 days until it's stale. Okay, cool, well. I will put this in the backpack. Now we're gonna want to fill up our waters that we have. And I think our flashlight, yeah, has been on. How much battery and stuff do we have? Make sure that we're not setting ourselves up for success. 47%, we should probably grab a battery on the way out. All right, chrome sink, we are gonna fill that bag. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I am just some dude on the internet playing some Project Zomboid. Really appreciate if you have not clicked the subscribe button, please do. Please click that like button, notification bell, all of the above. Now, this duffel bag, 3 out of 18. Okay, does it have batteries in it? No, it's got a claw hammer. Okay, box of batteries. We are gonna open, we're gonna unpack it. We will take, we got 12 batteries. I don't need all 12. I'll hold on to 1. All right, take that battery. We will stick it away in the backpack. We will grab this duffel bag. Take it to go. And plop it in the bed. Sweet. Okay. We are going to go ahead and begin the scout mission. We should be all good on gasoline in our vehicle. So let's plan this route out where we need to go. Coalfield, we are going to scout this out. Operation Coalfield. Turn that guy up. Bam. All right, so we need to go down the Kentucky 60, obviously, but from where we currently are, we will make a left out onto this main street, whip around, and just follow this onto the big main road where we will hang a left. All right, I think that we got it. When in doubt, look at the mini-map. I do not see the gas. I don't know what happened to the UI here, but I'll just trust that I have the gasoline. I do believe that I'm fine. Ooh, okay. Yep. All right, we're driving around all of the people here. Okay, hang on. Whoop. We'll let them follow us. Past the milk and more, everyone. Goodbye. And this is actually a pretty decent day for us to leave. It's a little bit foggy, but not too dangerous. If anything does go to shit, we do have our foraging going for us. Whoa, okay. Follow around the bend. Got a little bit of blood on the front of my car here. It would be nice to clean this thing up long term. My goal is not to use the vehicles as weapons, because when you do that, stuff goes to shit very fast. So, okay, so this is going to whip us around. Whenever we meet the end of the road, we are going to want to make a right. There's some piggies on that farm. All right, this is going to be where we are making our right-hand turn. Wow, broski, I almost hit that tree. Holy shit. I was going so fast. I saw the baby bush in the ambulance. Wow, good lord. Okay. On the road again. Now, from where we are headed this way, let's take a look at the map. We're going to follow Olin Road all the way down until it turns to the Kentucky 163, which will then turn and converge into the 60. Oh, no, don't get out of your car. What the hell are you doing, Frank? I hit the wrong button. Thank you very much. We're going to follow this bend. Now things might get a little bit dangerous. Yep, there we go. Oh, what is going on there? Hang on. What is it? What does our dude got? The hell is that? It's like a muffler. What the fuck is that? All right, let's take him out. Is it a broken table leg? Okay, not quite a muffler. Well, let's hit the road again. Okay, so this is some large industrial building that we could take a look at. Okay, and then we've got the gas station that's around this area. This is all those years ago, all those weeks ago, we fired off our gun to get past all of these people. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Did not intend to use my vehicle as a weapon like that. There we go. Oh. Wow. I'm expecting larger and larger hordes now that it has been 3 months. Oh wow, that's a nice hat. See, what the fuck is that? That looks like an umbrella, maybe? I don't know, it looks like a spear, actually. Okay. While I want that spear, I don't think that it's worth getting out yet. We'll come back for it. Person's dead. Okay. Yeah, so we got a lot of zombies out there. We've got the gun in the back should we need to fire and distract or pull a bunch of them in a certain direction. Now, recall that we do have our Molotovs, not in the car here, but I have been saving the Molotovs since probably stream like 4. And we will find the ample opportunity to use them. I think that we have about 3 of them. Okay, so now this is going to go until it converges to the Kentucky 160. For those of you that joined in the earlier streams, you are quite familiar with this route. But Frank likes to live a nomadic lifestyle, so he is going to be making his way back and forth between our locations. Now, my play style in Project Zomboid is, much more laid back. I don't mind going back and forth between different locations. I'm playing for the long game here. So extra days worth of travel if it means, my long-term survival. Better that than just fighting for the sake of fighting. All right, whoa, we gotta dodge a couple of these guys as we whip around the corner. I believe if we went left there, we would be going toward the golf house or whatever, the golf course. Oops. Gotta drive fast, you know? Trying to be very mindful because it's like if I get distracted and I look at a different screen and I slam into a tree, kill Frank, not be a fun stream. All right, here we are back on the Kentucky 160. So let's pull over, take a look at our map, see where we're going. From here, Kentucky 160, we are going to be heading down past Northwestern. It will literally be the next available right-hand turn that we can make. Now, there's a gas station right outside, which I believe has tons of friendos. So we might turn and drive down this road and drive past Coalfield and end up parking our car, but we are going to need to be mindful of that. It's our very first right-hand turn that we're going to be able to make, so let's get ourselves into some trouble and hopefully stay alive in the process. You know what? And as we're doing this, let's go ahead and listen to the Frank Fultz, the Camp Fultz theme. Wonderful. We are almost to Coalfield now. Wow, it's literally right there. Okay, as we are approaching Coalfield, we need to be mindful. We are going to be having some baddies. Baddies that look like this. So just to get a scouted location, right? So this is the scout. We don't need to fight everybody. Going up the road. All right, yeah, we know that gas station's got a lot of them. So at least I'm not seeing very many on the outskirts of Coalfield so far. All right, here we are. Coalfield. Keep your eyes peeled, fam. Oh, I don't remember killing anybody out here. That's peculiar. Okay, well, let's... Historic Coalfield. All right, let's turn our engine off. Relive old Kentucky. Guy's wearing a hippy-dippy outfit. Okay, we got 2. Anybody else here? Oh, we got some Western boots. Those are kind of nice. Throw them in the backpack. Put them in the back of the truck. Okay, 3:40 p.m. So we got the front office here, it looks like. Ticket center, I suppose. Okay, and they've got there's a thing of water here, so we can fill up money and start some fires. And a bathroom. All right, well, let's get ourselves some water. Is there any water? Yeah, okay, there we go. Fill the water. I want to thank every single person that is in the stream so far for joining in. I really appreciate you. Now, if you haven't already, please go ahead and click that like button. Really, really helps. Let the algorithm know that you are enjoying the content. Click subscribe if you haven't to, and that notification bell if you want to see some more content from me. I plan on doing 1 to 2 streams a week right now as I continue to build up my studio and refine the gameplay, but I do plan on ramping things up in the near future. Okay, so it looks like we've got an outhouse out here and just a couple of people. A manageable amount of people so far. All right, this guy's got a fanny pack with a diary, a whistle, some sunflower seeds. Go ahead and eat those sunflower seeds. You got some big retro sunglasses too. Okay, there's like a primitive building here. Ah, with another antique stove. A hurricane lantern. 44 uses left. You just light it. Okay. Show craft recipes. Lantern lit. That's extinguishing it. Refill it. You need... Oh, you can fill it with gasoline. Hell yeah, man. Look at that. Well, that seems like something that's worth taking. Something is like a complete backup. A twig broom. So yeah, we do got some old stuff out here. Knitting needles. And a teacup. Something I don't got. It's considered junk. Anything in this old bookshelf? No, nothing. And there was nothing else in there. Yeah, there was the broom. The old stove. A green marker. Well, these are awesome, dude. Yeah, and there's a rain barrel. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, yep. And I got the attention of 3 of these people. Play some combat music here. Die, rapscallions. Easy. A whistle. Ooh, a cowboy hat. Might need to take it. Replace the wizard hat. Work boots. There's definitely lots of old stuff here. Ooh, an empty pot. It's a forged pot too at that. Dude, there's 2 of them. I love the old like iron looks that they've got here. So far no ammo, but I'm seeing a lot of rain collector barrels. Okay, seen a guy. All right, anybody else down here? Nope. Got a red pen. I don't think I got one. I'll take your red pen. Is there anybody inside of the porta potty here? Anybody trapped in there? Yeah, dude, we got all kinds of antique stoves. All right, this is just a small little place. Kitchen knife, another hurricane lantern. And it's got full fuel. Ceramics. Ceramic pot, okay. So we are finding all kinds of remnants from the past here. This seems like a decent location for some of the oldie but goodies. I wonder if we can find a wheel here, like for, what is it, like tailoring, spindling, empty pots, frying pans. Yeah, not a refrigerator in sight. Empty bowl, knitting needles. All right. So we got some friends on the other side. All right. Well, so far this town doesn't seem like it's too bad. Nothing awful. I wonder how long it'll be until I find some water here. Dude, and this is the fucking town of the fanny packs, I'll tell you that. All right, we got 2 friends coming after us. I'm gonna smack the cowboy out of you. Ah, there goes the machete. What did I tell you? What did I tell you guys? Now, did it? Yep, it's on the ground. It's broken. Well, might as well take a quick trip back to the car. And while that is happening, let's go and equip the crowbar on our back. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I can work with it. $7 p.m. I think that we can secure a safe place to sleep. That's going to be at the top of the list for what we're going to do tonight. And we are a little bit tired, so again, we want to be careful with that. All right, yeah, and there's no bed in that main office, but let's just drop off the goodies that we have found so far. All right, we're going to eat the rest of our bowl of food. I'm going to drop the 2 hurricane lanterns off and that machete, which is broken. Put that red pen in a fanny pack. Put the empty bowl away. Let's go ahead and hold on to this. And let's put the nightstick in the backpack. All right, there we go. We got our backups. Now we can go back at it again. Yeah, we are going to push forward just a little bit, find a nice spot that we can sleep for the evening that we feel secure. And then we will continue scouting Coalfield for ammunition. I'm seeing a lot of wonderful stuff with the rain collector barrels. Those are all things of value that we can take and we can relocate and place on ceilings and stuff, because we haven't worked with the plumbing yet. But if you place a rain collector barrel on the ceiling of a location, you can plumb it directly to the sink. All right, scouting ahead. What we got? We got a hardware store. Yeah, let's see if we can make our way forward a little bit into the shrubbery that we see. What is that? That is the tap house. Okay, so we found where the beer is. Basically the lickety split. Okay, and we found a saloon. Dry goods. Okay, and we found a friend. Oh, we found several friends sitting on the porch. And several friends. Let's see. Do I still got the hat? Ah, shit. I'll drop that handle. I don't even think I picked up the hat. Damn it. Damn. Oh. Beauty parlor. There's the sheriff's. All right, so we might want to check out the sheriff's. Safe that direction. All right, so we're going to sneak back around. We at least caught a glimpse. Yeah, let's kind of pull these guys back a bit. All right, we can use the shrubbery to our advantage. Bam, down she goes. Bam, bam. Hitting 3 of them. 1, 2. There's 3. Knock them all down. Water, a hydration pack. Yeah, that's kind of nice. To just wear a whole pack, but does it? So this hydration pack, it holds 1 liter. I think everything that holds water is holding 1 liter. All right, in terms of safety, Let's take a look at sleeping in this house. Things are looking pretty safe over here. Yep, and then there's wilderness. All right. Oh, what is that? Looks like a billboard or something. Yeah, we are very tired, so we do not want to fight anymore. All right, Operation Coalfield. Let's start marking these. All right, so yeah, we want to go down this main stretch right here. This is the important piece. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the map. We're gonna update our objective here. Find shotgun ammo. That is always an objective. We got find shotgun ammo. We've got find food. Is there a water spout? All right, we got temporary shelter. So one thing that we'll put little observations over here. Observations, we do have lots of old stoves. We've got lots of water barrels. Dry goods store. There is a sheriff. We'll say sheriff equals guns. For all you computer science people out there, there's two equals there for a reason. Okay, we will close this guy off. We are getting ready to sleep. Okay. Just a nice chill day at 4:50 in the morning. All right, with what we are currently holding, let's hold the nightstick. We will equip it in our primary. I'm gonna put the crowbar back in the hiking backpack because I can equip the flashlight in my secondary while I do this. Bam, and now we can see what's going on. We are going to want to eat some food. Let's open our canned mushroom soup. Open that canned food. Now, I still got a bowl. I gotta do the liquid options. Can I move the bowl into my inventory and pour the bowl of soup? One would like to know. Liquid options. Transfer liquid. Pouring from. Oops, come on, man. You can maybe do this again. Pour from the soup. Yep, so soup is not considered a liquid, I guess. Oh, it's because it's not open, bro. Bruh, you just need to open it. What are you doing? Here we go, liquid options. Can transfer liquid from, dude, I got what? They make me move this thing. Ah. Really? Well, you can pour it on the ground, but you can't pour it in a bowl. I guess that's the lesson. I can create a salad. Create a salad from canned mushroom soup. Okay. Interesting. And it's still... You know what? If I can eat a salad out of mushroom soup, More power to me. All right, well, we will throw that can away. It's on the ground now. It's a bit brisk out with some dead bodies, but aside from that, Frank seems to be doing okay. I think we just might make it. Okay, anybody here? Hello, hello. Don't. Oh, Jesus! Jesus. Fuck. God damn. I am so surprised I didn't get hit. That was terrifying. Huh. Holy shit. Oh, okay. There's gonna be a compilation of all of the times that I get startled. It's gotta happen. I'll make it happen. Didn't look like there was a person there, to be completely honest. One moment there was, and then there wasn't. Or there wasn't, and then there was. Whichever. All of it. All right, so we got the Grand Saloon, we got the church, we got a building that looks to be under construction. I presumably, is there anybody else in this house that wants to kill me? Is there any water that's inside of this? Wood barrel. Whoa. Hey there, how? Hey, we got our short blunt leveled up now. What does that put us at? Short blunt is level 1 now. Well, congrats, Frank. Congrats on your short blunt level 1. This guy's got a nice little Admiral hat. All right. Got the captain's hat. We're going to put the captain's hat on, temporarily replacing the wizard cap. There you go, Frank. That's what I'm talking about. All that blood. So many lives. At what cost? All right, let's do transfer liquid. Capacity, it is empty. Well, there's no water in any of this stuff. We got empty pots in here, dude. There's empty pots galore. Books by Aristotle. We're having a good time. Yes, we are. All right, we are going to check out those canned goods here after we go to this house. Anybody inside? Anybody? Hello? Yes, hello. So far, no ammunition. All right, leather-bound book, Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. I'll always take a Charles Dickens book, why not? A copper kettle. Okay, I mean, why not? There's another cowboy with a white hat. Now, if I'm wearing this captain's hat, or sorry, yeah, I just replaced the captain's hat. There you go. There you go. Frank's got himself a nice white hat. Keeping himself looking pretty. All right, we've got the dry goods. What is down this way? I am not quite sure. There seems to be some people Got the billboard. There is the grave. Okay. There is a hiker. No, just backpack. All right, we can turn this flashlight off so we're not wasting the battery. He's got some chocolate milk. Okay, okay, now we're talking. We're talking. Ooh. All right, what kind of dry goods we got in the store? So far, doesn't seem to be anything. What do we got on the shelf? A wooden toolbox. Empty jar. A cookie jar. More empty jars. A hat box. Well, I've got a hat, you know. I can put my hat in the hat box. That's so funny. I gotta put the wizard hat in there too? Oh, it won't fit. It's tragic. A fleshing tool to remove flesh and fur from leather. Seems worth having. I don't think that I need 2 of them. Okay, but we've got some stuff for working with leather now, and then empty shit. Let's turn on the light here. Nothing wrong with eating sticks of butter. Hey, welcome, Plasmid. Great to see you. Oh, look, shit. It's a grindstone. We found a second one. Okay, yeah, so there's gotta be a little knitting thing somewhere in this building or in this complex. Cannot think. A loom. That's what I'm thinking of. A loom. A ceramic pot. Yeah, really good to see you, Plasmid. We are now exploring Coalfield, trying to see what type of trouble we can get into. I'm trying to find some ammunition. Holy shit, dude, there's a top hat. Now we're talking. This is a situation where I want to fight because I need to get that top hat. I could look like Abraham Lincoln. Why would I not want that hat? Oh, dude. Jod. Welcome back, Jod. I can't believe I missed your message. It's good to see you as well. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yep, we're making lots of friends real fast. Okay, and I think, yep, there we go. I thought, and it didn't even hurt. We got keys to the church here. Oh shit, oh my God, dude, we got a bow tie. It's a clip-on bow tie? Don't mind if I do. Okay, now, where's this hat? Where is the top hat? A bullet bandolier. Reduces hand-fed firearm reload time. Don't mind if I wear that bandolier. And a toy cap pistol. Been a while. How long has your character survived for? It has been 3 months, 6 days, and 8 hours. And we're getting, yeah, oh fuck, we're high weight now. Yeah, I went a little bit hard on eating, hang on one second, let me put this holster on. I went a little bit hard on eating the oatmeal with butter over the last stream. The last couple of streams, I've had my fair share of oatmeal and butter, and I think that my character is now starting to pay for it. Dude, a stovepipe hat, I'm putting on every... If I could just turn the beard from gray into black. Yeah, we're rocking that Abraham Lincoln look. Nice. Better than underweight. Yeah, being overweight better than underweight. Or sorry, being underweight better than overweight for sure. But yeah, we definitely figured out the macro situation. I took over most of Riverside. I got that gas station in play. And now I'm currently trying to find some ammunition here in Coalfield. When we were in Riverside, I found 2 survivor homes, and one of them gave me access to a shotgun, but we have not found any ammunition yet. So we decided to scout out Coalfield, see if we could find some ammo in this old western town here. There's hair dyes. Oh yeah, that's right. See, now we're venturing into stuff that I don't think I've really ever had a character live this long. So I never really found the need to do that stuff. But 100% down to change his beard. I'm looking... While I do appreciate the top hat, I gotta say, I think the cowboy hat is looking a little bit better for my taste. Especially the white one. It's got some blood on that. Yeah, and here's the update of where we are at on our skills. That bandolier is actually gonna be pretty nice because we can use that for our reloading. And we found a book on reloading too. But yeah, axe and long blade are all both level 3, long blunt and maintenance, both level 2. Maintenance is, we need 40 more experience to level up. And we just got our short blunt to level 1. We found a lot of books. We raided elementary schools and stuff and just we're prepping for the long run. So we found a lot of level 1 books. Found that fishing book level 2 that we can use here. And our foraging is, we need like what? Just shy of 8 grand, yeah. 8,000. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Pretty decent. Yeah, welcome all. It's really good to see some familiar faces in this stream. I've got a lot more of the technicalities of the stream figured out now, so we should have a lot less problems with internet connection and audio levels and all of the weird glitches that had plagued me for a period of time. To catch everybody up on kind of what I've been up to the last week of my life while I opened some canned food here for Frank. Yeah, I spent the last like week of my time spending some time fixing or putting together some custom audio effects for Ableton Live. So I worked with some artificial intelligence. I got model context protocols and stuff set up for my digital audio workstation, and I built out by hand my custom stream faders. So if you didn't catch the beginning of the stream, I was finding it a little bit. I'm gonna create a fruit salad out of canned peaches as well. Let me even 1 second here. Let's open the vegetable soup. Open the fruit beverage. No, I'll do the vegetable soup. I want to combine these two into the bowl here. But yeah, at the beginning and ends of the stream, whenever I had my OBS sequence set up for my stream deck, it was like just toggling the mute and unmute, and I felt it was jarring. So I built a custom thing for my audio. I'm not able to do that. Okay, well, it looks like I'm just going to eat the food here. But yeah, so now I've got some stuff that'll fade the audio in and out in a more automated way that I built for myself. Now, am I able to put liquid options? Well, damn, I guess I can't. I'll just move these things. Let's drop the holster on the ground. We will put the hat, the empty bowl, all that stuff away. Dude, I'm really at like the capacity. Damn it. I'm out here. You know what? I do not need the hat box. As funny as the hat box is, we don't need it. All right. The spoon can go back. I'm keeping the top hat for the meme, if nothing else. But yeah, a lot of my week has been spent just trying to focus on getting a lot of my tool sets and stuff documented in Notion. Trying to kind of organize what I'm doing with the business and with the stream. A forged fork, that's cool. Yeah, because ideally I'd like to be able to stream multiple times a week. Right now I've been doing it mainly like once a week, but I'd like to shoot for 2 to 3 so that the algorithm starts noticing that I'm uploading on a much more consistent basis. Now that all the technicalities and stuff are figured out, it just kind of boils down to execution. This locker holds 10. Fun. Okay, so there's nothing else beyond here. We're on the outskirts. So this is the backside with the saloon. Let's see what we got in the saloon, and then we'll work our way down to the sheriff's office. So far, man, I'm a little bit sad. I'm not finding nearly as much ammunition as I thought that I would find here. But I guess we haven't checked the sheriff. One would think that you'd find more revolvers and, I don't know, like magnum ammo. Okay, so what kind of liquor are we talking here? Let's turn... Okay, so we already got the lights on. Eight empty bottles? Shit, bro. Is everything here empty? Everything? Yeah, wow. Okay. We found a pipe wrench and a cone. It's non-perishable. All right, I'm gonna eat an empty cone, I guess. Okay, empty glass, empty metal cup. Bruv, this saloon is disappointing. The big disappointment. 2 planks. Okay, what we got in the back here? More empty bottles in a doily. More empty bottles. This is just... It's pissing me off, Robert. Well, if anything, we can loot the place for some decor and pick up that skin on the ground or something. Now, I'm not hearing anybody in here. Oh my God, fam, it's a loom. It's a loom. I told you there would be a loom. It's looming in the back of the room. Yes, okay, so this loom, the spinning wheel, we can definitely use this. So you would take raw wool and you'll turn it into thread. What else? Possible items. So just raw wool, and then you could spin yarn. So I'm gonna mark this on the map. So we have a spinning wheel. So yeah, we'll even say that. Spinning wheel. And we did find a grindstone. All right, let's do the arrow here. Location, bam. And we will say spinning wheel. Mark that down. Lovely, lovely. Okay, well, there's one mystery solved. Spinning wheel. A lot of hurricane lanterns here and twig brooms. I mean, lots of stuff that I could set on fire, but... This saloon... Okay, so you got yarn. But at a certain point, we are definitely going to want to start leveling up the tailoring skill. Applying patches, there's wood goblet. It's interesting to see all of the old-timey stuff they have here. Okay, so nothing... I'm so utterly surprised that the saloon of all places has nothing. It is, like, alarmingly empty. And there's another spinning wheel, okay. Empty canteens, toy badge. All right, we're gonna eat this empty canned food. Now, I just had the opportunity to read your whole comment, John. My man made salad from soup. You really are a wizard, Harry. Yes. Oh, dude, look, you got a fountain pen. That's cool. A raccoon hat. Dude, there's too many things here for my ADHD is just all over the place. A wooden ingot cast mold. Okay, that seems... Yeah, that seems like something that I should probably take. What can I'll plop the leather-bound book. Nope. Plop that. That will help us with forging. Oh, look, shit, dude, there's a fucking anvil in here, too. I don't think that we can use it. That looks like that's just there for... Oh, my God. Simple forge. What? How? Is there a forge on the other side of this wall? There appears to be a forge in here. Have you gotten into blacksmithing yet? No, not yet. That has been something that I have been wanting to do. Let's take a look here. So the ball peen hammer, the metalworking chisels, some tongs, and then you need like an iron bar and coke, and then you make a iron bar half. This is forging a circular saw blade into halves. Splitting a silver bar, splitting a gold bar. Forging a saucepan. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Forging spoons. Ooh, forging an axe head. Okay, so that's, you need blacksmithing level 6. Ooh, hang on, what is this? A cod piece. A claw hammerhead. Okay, so yeah, you can do a decent amount at a higher level. Shoulder armor. I mean, yeah, that's all the armor and stuff. Metal forks. Creepy looking metal mask. Scissors. That's cool. Definitely something that we're still looking at doing. Yeah, so we got 2 spinning wheels here. Oh, dude, that looked like a fucking door, and it was definitely not. You can make swords and machetes too. Yeah, from what I was able to hear, I mean, and this is just through the grapevine because everybody complains on Reddit, you know. I saw people saying that the current state of armor, it was not what they had expected. That they were thinking that, you know, it wouldn't be as, or it would be more effective than it is currently. And I don't know if that has changed. So if you are aware, please let me know. Meat cleaver. Yeah, we got more antique stoves. Yeah, because I heard a lot of people that were like, yo, I was so stoked to use the... Oh, God, I keep closing this. People saying that they were so stoked to use the blacksmithing and stuff, and then people popping into the debug menu and then saying that they didn't really like it. But, you know, I'm just kind of the opinion. I'm going to let myself figure that out as we get to it. I'm not really trying to like rat race this thing or min-max. I know that there's a lot of people out there that lately I've seen just doing really chaotic challenges and stuff. Oh my God, okay. So not many people this way, but we do have a lot this way. Not sure myself. I'm into high blacksmithing, but not enough to making the high level armor. Yeah, well, when you do, let me know. I'm curious. Yeah, once I start streaming multiple times a week here, it'll be a lot easier to make more progress quickly. Yeah, well, I'm surprised I only got those two. I thought I'd get both of them. Working on our short blunt. Definitely not as effective as my machete, I can tell you that much. Bam. All right. Somebody's in the window somewhere. Ooh. All right, hang on. Somebody broke out. Oh, there we go. What you got in your satchel, boy? Comic book? All right, is there anything in this tap house? Please, for the love of God, tell me that you have alcohol here. I didn't make this trip to be sober the whole time. A lot of empty glasses in Coalfield. I'm going to tell you that much. That's my review. Holy shit. Do you want the appearance of being from a Western without actually being Western? There's no bullets and no booze. I am suspicious. I'm not buying it. All right, so more beds. I imagine because making heavy armor isn't worth it either. You hardly ever get hit by zombies, And if they are able to make holes, scratches, or bite through the armor. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like the same opinion where, you know, the best thing that you can do is just try not to get, not get bit. I think some armor are def worth, like the metal cod piece or the metal gloves. Is the cod piece, is that for your groin? That's what it looked like, which that would make sense. Quill Manor is now open for sanctuary tours, owned by Michael Brenford, heir to the Quill Pen and Ink Company. The classic manor was built by Mr. Brenford's father in 1953. Hear the tale of the Kevin Brenford, Michael's uncle, who mysteriously disappeared in the Appalachians. See the actual room where Geoffrey Brenford planned Quill's initial public offering in 1968. With luck, you might meet Michael Brenford himself with his famous pet sheep, Mittens. Oh my God. Call 943-555-QUILL to book a tour. 1 Bedford Avenue, Brandenburg, Kentucky. Quite far from where we are. Yeah, I got some hospitality over there. Big old mansion. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, 100% protection too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you got to protect the groin, man. If the armor pieces can tank repeated hit, that might make it more worth it. Yeah, I would agree. All right, we got some crosswords here. Paperback, turn your high IQ into big bucks. Just me and my Lamborghini and my knowledge. I believe Ty Lopez is being sued right now. And I believe it's for fraud, allegedly. So who here is surprised to hear that? And if you are not aware of Ty Lopez, then like who he is, count your lucky stars. But if you too have a Lamborghini and knowledge, drop a comment below. All right, there is the sheriff. Come on, sheriff. A lot of people with backpacks here. We got some grapefruit juice, and it's got like nothing in it. Well, I'm gonna drink this. Don't mind if I do. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Oh, there, we got a buddy. Oh, there, buddy. All right, let's take a look at what's going on inside this here beauty salon. This is very underwhelming, I have to say. Coalfield had my hopes high, and it is not living up to expectations. But I mean, the good news is that we are probably able to get through all of this nothing in one episode. Empty bookshelves, empty promises. You know what? At least I get some snakeskin boots out of it. All right. So here's going to be the sheriff. Got a chop house, too. Oh, shit, boy. You're fucking joking me. There's nothing in the locker. Okay, what is this? Curry Master's Manual. Teaches prepare butter chicken. Oh my God, guys. Keep an eye out for stuff blacksmithing like anvils, buckets, or bellows. I did see an anvil. I think I just need to pick it up. I didn't, when I right-clicked it, it didn't interface, but I think that's probably just because it needs to be an item that you need to be next to use, if I am not mistaken. We can prepare Thai green curry, Masaman curry, chana masala, sweet potato chickpea curry, and tofu curry. You know what? Let's go ahead and read that. Out of all of the things that I could have gotten from the sheriff's office, I did not think that I would learn how to make something curry-based here. I thought that I would have found some fucking shotgun ammo. Beggars can't be choosers, fam. I suppose. I'm just an ammo-less man that knows how to make curry and buttered chicken. Defeat your enemies while making huge profits. Dude, this is like the story of my life. There's nothing in here. Hello, it's me. Okay, we got a general store. I want to know what is going on in this house. Oh, hello. Well, go ahead and pop out. Anyone home? Doily, yep. Nothing crazy in here. A bellows, okay. More hurricane lanterns. Yeah, we're... Frying pan, empty bucket, forged fork. Yeah, not a lot of impressive stuff here. I'm not gonna lie. This is quite sad, Coalfield. How you do me like this? I thought that we were gonna make a lot of memories here. I will scout out the... Oh, hang on. Oh, there's two friends. There's three friends. He's got a yellow hat. Come on. There we go. Both of them dead. Both of them dead in one hit. Don't mind if I do. A plastic cowboy, a hat, plastic cowboy with a whistle. All right. What we got in the general store? Empty glass. Empty glass. It empty glass. You gotta insert a battery. Yeah, I'm glad that I brought that extra battery here. Empty. Empty, empty. My God. I have not found a single thing of ammo. I did see that bucket on the ground though. So we found an anvil, a basic forge, it looked like. Photo of a soccer game. Nice. Ooh. Heidi. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Our character is gonna take a rest so I can use... Oh, I was like, I gotta use the restroom. Can we try to rest right here? Wonderful. Now, I don't think... Did I pick up a book? Or is there a book in here that I can try to read? Yeah, I'm gonna let my character read this book while I use the restroom, and we're gonna turn on some music. Pass the time. All right, here we are. Let's read Heidi. And in the background, we are going to be playing, let's do the peaceful exploration. Thank you for letting me know that you couldn't hear me. That is my bad. Yeah. Anyways, sorry. My apologies. I muted my mic when I stepped away. Appreciate that, John. Yeah. So oh no, we're not going to rest. We're going to sleep. Yeah. Thanks for looking out. I clicked that mic force mute and totally forgot. Oh no, we had the panic attack because we were hungry. And I went through all of the main food that I have here. Well, I don't think it's a good idea to go out at 2:40 in the morning. And I don't have a book. I don't got my gun or anything like that to do reloading. Got sleeping pills. Actually, I think I might. Yes, I do. I think this is where I make the mistake. If I go to bed hungry, I should probably take the sleeping pills beforehand, because would that keep you asleep? Oh shit, I got 5.56 round. One of them. All right, well, we'll see if this lets us go back to sleep. I don't know. For the nightmares, I have no clue. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, going out at 3 o'clock in the morning is probably not going to be the best for us. But we can take a look at the map and scout this out. Let's go back to our current location. So far, finding food has been a bust. So, dry goods store, yeah, this all sucks. Lots of water barrels. I have not found food. I have not found shotgun ammo. No there. That spinning wheel, the grindstone. We do have an axe, or not an axe, a anvil. There was a basic forge. So we can come back here. We can also move some of this stuff. No water spouts. That's sad. All right. Okay, we're tired again. Yay, we can sleep. Let's turn this off. We will see if we can sleep through the rest of the night. All right. And I don't think that I got any food. Do I got any jerky? I got antidepressants. No jerky. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I had to like move my seat, find the good spot to sit. There we go. Now I got it. All right, so there's like nothing in this general store. I can't believe it's like the the episode after we found that antique stove, and we're super excited. It's like, here's a location that has like nothing but antique stoves and no ammunition. It's tragic. It's a Shakespearean tragedy. All right, I see another guy with a helmet. Not a helmet, a cowboy hat. What the hell are you doing, bro? Open the window. All right, nothing here. Bellows, empty pot. Nothing. Yarn. Wood goblets. Okay, just more old stuff. And nobody's out here. Everyone's out here like leaving. I mean, we found plenty of like frying pans and stuff. So, I mean, I guess there's weapons, there's ceramic pots and things of that nature that are in this town. I'm just not seeing like a lot of... Oh. Hang on. Gotta get to where I can see where this guy's coming from. There he is. A hide hat, crafted burlap pants, a small leather backpack, crude leather footwear. That's quite the fit, bro. Wooden splinters. There's a Value Tech walkie-talkie here. This battery is almost out. That guy's hungry. Can I find anything while I'm out here? A fillet knife. There's some quick foraging for you. Okay, what we got? This is the public house. So there's a billiard table. God. That's also a nice hat. We got a tie. Ooh, okay. I'm hearing a lot of people banging on doors. Oh, there's a police officer. Oh, there's 3 police officers. All right, fam. Here we go. We're about to have ourselves a fight. Wow. Okay. Shit's getting hectic over here. Not a thing to worry about. You got a bandana. Is my fire stick okay? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, look at this. This guy's got a Remington 870 with 0 shells in it. All right, let's take a look. A loadout. Shotgun police. I am confused. Equip primary. Yeah, that's weird. Doesn't appear to do anything. I'm gonna drink this canned fruit. Okay, yeah, apparently I forgot to do that. Let's do that to try to quench some of this. I think it's busted. Yeah, I was gonna say. But we did see he does have a Remington, and I already have one, so I mean it's not worth me picking up again, but let's take a look. Be global. Okay, so we found some, yeah, handgun police, revolvers. This just looks to be like a duplicate of whatever it is that I'm seeing here. Yeah, this one takes... What type of ammo? 38 special, 38 special. It looked like they had, yeah, there's a bulletproof vest. Adds some discomfort. A bunch of money. So these are people that, that went to rob the bank. A shoulder holster. Can be used to store 2 pistol magazines. Oh man, okay. Look at that. Hell yeah. Okay, so we did get something out of it. Bulletproof vest. I haven't been wearing one, but no time like the present. Anything else? That bandana that that guy was wearing seemed kind of cool. Yeah, there you go. Covering his beard up. Anybody else got anything? These broken jackets. Ooh, I kind of like the black bandana. Can't really tell that it's black though. Normal sunglasses. What kind of glasses am I wearing right now? Sunglasses. I guess they're the same. Yep. Looks like another duffel bag still back here. Yep, 2 duffel bags full of money. I mean, all this money would be worth is just burning at this point. Yeah, and again, that's not really worth anything. Value tech. Got some paperwork. Okay, well, I mean, we were able to get this is showing holster left. Can I wear 2 of them? Hang on 1 second. I want to see that holster that guy had. These shoulder holsters. Oh shit. Okay, so the police vest. You can't wear the police vest with it. Is that what I'm seeing here? Let me take a step to the side for a second. Surrounded by dead bodies. All right, our character. What we got going on here? Yeah. Yep. You can't wear. So it's one shoulder holster, 1 police vest. So we'll drop that on the ground. I don't need the police vest right now. I'd rather have the shoulder holster. I do have ammunition for that. And then instead of the white hat, there we go. All right, Frank. Looking good, buddy. Yeah, there's like nothing inside of this. All right, what we got inside of this? Smith and Ferrer. Okay, this looks like a big forge. Yep, there's anvils, grindstones. All right, and I just need a claw hammer, and there's a chance for it to break. Oh, that's the maple flooring. I don't want the maple flooring. What about this? And okay, so this is the advanced forge. Good to know. All right, well, we got an advanced forge here. Not advanced force. Advanced forge. All right, that advanced forge right there. Let's go ahead and plop, oop, an arrow pointing at it. Press R to cycle on the item in the same tile. Thank you very much, Jod. Try it again. Well, R doesn't seem to want to pick that one up. I'm not sure what's going on there. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. But there is the advanced forge. Yeah, it's probably part of the advanced forge itself. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right. Well, we'll come back to this side of town whenever we want to forge some stuff. Wooden shingles. There's another bucket. Iron quarter. Wooden tile. Look, there's coke. Okay. And what is it that I had here? I have the ingot cast. I'm going to put the cast that I found here. Yeah, and there's leather gloves, metalworking pliers. Cool. I'm just going to leave this advanced forge setup here. So we now at least are able to come back here in the event that we start beginning our foraging. Our forging. Sorry, not foraging. You do need an anvil to make one at, say, your base. So keep an eye out for that. Same with large wooden bucket and large bellows. Okay, I will keep my eyes peeled for that. So far, there has not been one that I've been able to see. That bucket was nice, though. All right, we got a big barn. Is there any animals in here? What's the odds? Haven't seen much life. Yep, no animals. But the feeding trough is full of water. I mean, this is a safe place to take animals back to. At least for water. Anybody home? Okay, well, it's seeming like we're getting to the end of our exploration of Coalfield. A tiny little town, but I mean, it does have a lot to offer in terms of the forge. The Coalfield Inn. Now, did I stay in this? I think I was just on the outside. Let's take a look at the inside of the Coalfield Inn. And then I'll go back up a little bit north here and see if there was an anvil that I was able to pick up. Okay, so there's definitely a friend in here. God damn. Fireplace poker for the win. Got doilies, more light sources. More yarn. So the spinning wheel is something of note. Got any food here? Empty copper, empty pot. Just so many empty things in this town, man. It's just like a template. The RNG gods were not in my court today. Whoa. What's going on? My game. That was weird. All of a sudden, my guy was moving in a direction, my audio cut out. I was like, is everything okay? Ooh, what is this? A loom! It's the loom! And you can make a cheesecloth. And using hemp dogbane, you can make burlap piece. And we got lots of hemp dogbane. And then this, you get fabric rolls. So word on the street is that you get a decent amount of tailoring experience from using the loom. Now, are we able to pick up the loom? Bro, it's a complex loom. Complex loom. Nice. Well, it looked like we were able to pick that thing up, and it didn't seem like we were going to break it. Bunch of empty jars. Fancy loom. Mine is just sticks bundled with twine. Yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to using that. I want to level up my my tailoring here. More ceramic pots. This is a pretty safe town. I was expecting a lot more Zeds. A lot of yarn here. Yeah, let me mark this as well on the map. We've got lots of yarn. We've got complex loom. Lots of hurricane lanterns and bowls. Copper cups, wooden goblets. A lot of ceramics. All right, the Coalfield Inn's got that loom. And using, I think it said like 100 thread. That's how you got the burlap. What was that? You get a cheesecloth. So 20 uses of thread. And I think that I even have. Am I able to make that? Yeah, I am able to make this. To make a cheesecloth. What does the cheesecloth do? Project Zomboid build 42 cheesecloth. Let's do a little bit of research on the side here. It's currently a generic material with very limited vanilla use, and there's no full vanilla cheese making loop yet. The cheesecloth exists as a distinct material item in Build 42 and can be looted like any other crafting materials. Its main design intent aligns with dairy and food processing crafts, straining or pressing, but those systems are not fully fleshed out in base Build 42 right now. Players have reported that in the current stable Build 42, cheesecloth is either no practical cheese recipe tied to it or only niche uses such as oil pressing. There's no standard make cheese recipe in the game yet. Community discussion around mozzarella and similar cheeses notes that all required ingredients are present in-game: milk, vinegar, lemon juice, salt, cheesecloth. But that actual cheese making is still missing as a vanilla crafting recipe. Well, I'm going to go ahead and make a cheesecloth. Fantastic. All right. And then, I mean, with our hemp dog bane, it takes 3 of them to make a burlap piece. And then to weave cloth is 100 thread. And then you just get cotton fabric. And these are my available ingredients. I got 20, 40, 60, 63. 63 thread. Okay, and then with my lovely little cheesecloth, Let's go show craft recipes. Yeah, so pressing the oil. So seed paste, need a stone block and an oil press. How does one make an oil press? I would love to see that. Let's go build. Where is the build menu? Crafting, building. Hand-operated press. To turn seed paste into oil. Okay, so we're able to build that at least. And then the cheesecloth, again, what was it? It was just an oil press. And if I look at crafting, it's not under crafting, is it? If I did oil, okay. Oil press, oops. Nails, plank, hacksaw, and a ball peen hammer. Okay, so we can make the oil press. We have a cheesecloth. We would need seed paste. So how does one make paste? I'm guessing that you just have to use the seed thing. A lot of stuff for us to learn, but we got a cheesecloth now. So I'll take that. Anything on here? Just more empty bottles. Hard to believe it. Hard to believe it. Yeah, dude, our guy is not really having a fun time anymore. I mean, while we're out here, let's search around a little bit, see if we can find anything on our way out. Picking up that cockroach. What we got here? What is this? Ginger root, nice. And a snail. Life in 1864 sucked. Yeah, that's pretty much the episode of Coalfield. Coalfield, the Western isn't what you thought. I didn't even get shitty on any booze out here. I found so many empty glass bottles. Welcome to historic Coalfield. Well, let's just leave it in history. Oh, look, hang on. Let's take a look at the parking lot. What kind of vehicles we got in the parking lot? Is that going to be what the most interesting part of Coalfield is? The parking lot? When do we get to the ride? This is the ride. All right, what we got in the car? We got cigarettes, alcohol. Hey, we got the key. We have a key. We'll unlock the trunk. No way. Well, the car moves. It's just inside of a bush right now. It does not seem to be very happy on this road. Okay, well, we have another workable car. Always a fan of having workable cars. Yeah, there's 2% gas. The engine, 53 or 58%. What is this? The gas tank, 29% condition. Ratchet wrench and a wrench, okay. Lipstick, lot of bags, oh my God. Nothing in any of them. And chewing tobacco. Anything in the back of the car? an empty gas can. I mean, when in doubt, we will always take another empty gas can. Take that too. Nothing in the garbage bag. Oh yeah, Jod, the one thing that I think that you might have missed if you didn't already see from the last episode, I did find the rice vinegar. I found it in trash. I found it in a trash bag. So we are able to make some sushi. Oops, I hit the wrong button there. All right, we are now starting to lose some weight, which is fine. All right, we're gonna drop our shit off in the back of this truck, and then we're gonna start making our way back toward Riverside. Empty gas cans, plop them in the bed. Put that cheesecloth in the duffel bag. Nightstick, we will put in the duffel bag as well. Got it saved. I was only able to make it once myself. Yeah, I got it at the house in Riverside. We got some seeds here, fleshing tool. Yeah, there's all this stuff. I'm gonna put some of this away. Okay. That seems good enough for now. Yep, and we still got plenty of gas. All right. Let's... Coalfield sucks. And I'll modify this this marking, and we'll put a little asterisk. There we go. Coalfield sucks. Okay, and then we do have a barn at least, so I will point out the barn. Okay, so where we're going from here. Our safest spot is down this way with the generator. Yeah, it's further to go up north. Fuck it. I think that we'll be fine. We're gonna head all the way back to Riverside. So once we hit the big main road, we are going to be making a left. Bob and weave, boys, bob and weave. Whoop. Back on the main road. All right, so we are going to be following this road for quite some time. We should be safe to go at higher speeds. Just blazing down this freeway. I am only doing this because I know what is on this road. Otherwise, I would definitely not be going blindly this fast. We're just trying to make it home at a good time. Dude, we're flying. Making like a tree and getting out of here. Holy Jesus. Oh, dude, I just decimated that one. I fucking turned somebody into paste there. That was... that was ruthless. That was kind of brutal. My apologies to that Zed. Okay, here comes the exit. Getting off here. All right, now is where... Let me slow down for a second here. Because we do have... Let's go current. Oop. We do got this spot that's safe with some chickens. We go around the corner. Okay, yep. Let's do it. Yeah, now we're gonna have a lot of people coming up here. Yep. Oh shit! Again, not what I meant to do. Oh, baby trees, baby trees, baby trees. Hell hath no fury like that of the baby tree. All right, Francisco. Yeah, I think that maybe the golf course is in order. We'll have to pay the golf course a visit here soon. But that was quite a disappointing trip to Coalfield. I expected so much more. I had high hopes for the Wild West. And apparently the Wild West in Kentucky, not really the best. All right, here we go up this way. Yep, here comes the turn. Now we're going to be entering the area where the Zeds will be when I make a right-hand turn. Just got to be mindful. Turn the flashlight on so we can see, or the headlights. All right, we're going to keep trucking along here, moving north, or not north. Oh, shit, hang on. There's the couple, yeah, that one Zed that I killed that has the spear. Not worth getting right now. Oh my Jesus. Holy God. Okay. Bob and weave through all of these Zeds. Oh, fuck. Okay. Got him. Bobbing and weaving and zipping. Dude, the amount of zombies just scattered in that road there. Okay, so it's going, we are approaching our safe house that had the chickens. Only dented the shit out of this car a little bit. All right, we will turn those headlights off. Car needs to be... I was like, thank you. Turn the ignition off. All right, we are going to check the chicken coop real quick. Our guy, at the same time, we're going to move our water canteen. Yeah, if I can cook some eggs, that would be lovely. 2 hours and 7 minutes in. Oh no, and I've left the door open. Are there going to still be chickens alive? Touch info. Oh my God, there's so many eggs. Yes. taking all of the eggs. Close those doors. All right, hutch info. How dirty are we? Crop roosting, dirtiness. Need a mop, a dish towel, bath towel, or a broom. Oh, we just came from a place that had a ton of brooms. Well, we will close that door. Did my battery... Okay, my flashlight's still fine. I'll equip it in secondary. How many eggs? 11. All right, well, we will cook ourselves something. I don't have a frying pan with me. Was I a smart cookie? Did I leave something that I can cook? There's dish towel. You know what? I'm gonna drink some ginger ale. Hang on, I gotta get my cat down. Okay. And I've successfully unplugged my headset. There we go. Now it's plugged back in. Okay. Well, so far, can't cook myself these eggs. So we're gonna sleep for the night, and then we'll take the sleeping pills first. Okay, let's go. First aid kit, sleeping pills. Take those pills. Wonderful. We will see if this allows us to sleep through the night without a nightmare. Turn this off. Let's go ahead and try to sleep. Okay, that got us all the way through. Wonderful. All right, we're gonna fill up the waters that we have here. Fill up our canteens. Fill up our leather bag. All right, cool. Now we can take 2 of these guys, put them in there. I've got the fire poker. How's power? You got a Jenny? Yeah, I believe, did I have a Jenny at this house? No, the Jenny right now I have located at the gas station. I was checking Riverside and I haven't found any additional generators. But we have a generator here at this gas station. We have a generator, so we passed Coalfield. I have a generator down here at this intermediate house and a generator at the gas station in Echo Creek. So I was trying to keep my eyes peeled for another generator, and I have not been successful. This is where I kept my mechanics books. All right, the flashlight is still off. Okay, let's just double check. Do I have anything to cook in here? No, I do not. In this trailer. Yeah, oh, it's an egg container. Just to drive all of the eggs. We'll back it up. All right, we're gonna head back into town. And we'll get ourselves something to eat, man. Our guy is starving. But we have become the king of nomadic travel, I'll tell you that. Doing our Tokyo drift out here. I mean, I might as well stop by the gas station to fill up. Let me hit pause here or take a look at the map. So where we are going, we can go around the corner here and plop to the gas station. Okay, so first right is what I will do. I've also not found a sledgehammer, but I did find an actual fire axe, and I can detach the head from that fire axe and use it to craft a sledgehammer. But that was something I was hoping that I wouldn't have to do. All right, so we got our laundromat. Taking care of a couple of these guys. I'm gonna back into them just because it's easier. Oops. Going full vehicular manslaughter. How can you craft a sledgehammer from a fire axe head? Watch out, this causes damage to your trunk capacity. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Yeah, with the sledgehammer, it's like you're taking the back side of the axe, like the blunt side. And I guess that you can turn that in. All right, we'll get our dude here. Okay, yeah, and I'm not even, I need to go around. No, this one isn't from a mod. It looked like it was just build 42. Now we're back in our neighborhood. All right, this is what we want. Yep, and we pop. Oh my God. Holy shit. Okay, not what I wanted to do, but all right, you know what? We're trunk capacity on this thing. This is a scouting vehicle, so when push comes to shove, we're gonna have to mow them down a little bit. We're ragdolling them. Need the immediate area clear. Okay, well that's nice. We've taken care of the flock of them. The waka flockas. The flock of the wakas. All right, we're going to check the state of that car in a moment. Went through some hell to get us back. right. Can I see the trunk? Yeah, trunk is at 76. Okay, cool. All right. Not very bad. All right. Guess I need to whip this around. I don't want to siphon gasoline. There we go, refuel from the pump. Right, then we got some empty cans that we're gonna wanna fill. All right, this gasoline can, put that back in there. Fill up this empty gas can. Should be good to go after this. All right, we will turn that generator off, and it is currently... All right, let's plop. Guess that one won't fit. This gasoline can, set it in the seat next to me. All right, from our current location, we need to get back onto the main road here, and then our home is down. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get us back on this silly little main road here. Oh no, oh no, driving over the stupid small little bushes. They slow you down so much, it's ridiculous. All right, back on the fuck main road. All right, well the Zeds migrated that way. Okay, we will be mindful of that. We are back in our neighborhood. Oh shit, wait, hang on. Am I one neighborhood off? Yes, I am. I need to whip around and then go up. Okay, cool. All right, we whip around this way. This is our home neighborhood. There's our home. Bam, there we are. Okay, with the gasoline can, we're gonna take this one out and plop this in the garage. All right, we will place this item. Here we are. Place our gas cans inside the house. Okay, and then I think there was still one left in here. Yep. All right, we will grab that bag. Close this guy out. Let's go back to our secondary here. Where the hell is my flashlight? Equip it in our secondary so I can see shit. All right, we're gonna take our duffel bag that we have. We'll place it back on the ground. All right, and then we got another gas can. We will place that gas can. One, two, three, four, five. So 50 liters of gas. Not bad. All right, we are going to want to cook some food. We are hungry. Frying pan. Yeah, okay. Stir fry. 1 egg. You can add a snail. We'll add 1 egg. We will add some butter. Stir fry. We will add some salt. Add some wild garlic. And add another egg. We're gonna have 3 eggs. There you go. 3 eggs, butter, salt, garlic. Anything else? Do some ginger roots. Dangerous uncooked. Don't eat it uncooked. All right, we got nobody in our backyard, thank the Lord. Sweet. All right, now we're getting that cooking. And then if we're still hungry, we'll make a bowl of cereal. Takes a lot longer to cook the stir fry. My precious, precious propane. All right, there we go. We will eat all of it. Yep, and we are still hungry. That's fine. Time for us to fill a bowl. All right, let's take our empty bowl and our spoon. We will fill it with some milk. Liquid options, transfer some liquid. Oh yeah, we did pick up a bunch of beer. We got that. All right, cow's milk. Transfer liquid, cow's milk into bowl. Is a recipe defined on how to make omelets? You can also you can make a campfire from stones if you want to burn logs instead. Yeah, I got a campfire that's a little bit north from here that I had originally laid. And we've got plenty of stuff to cook. I had just hauled that propane back over the last episode or so because I was making a lot of stuff with oatmeal and cooking oatmeal with propane cooked very fast. Get our bowl of cereal. All right, we will eat that whole bowl. "13 days until the eggs go bad." Good to know. Bro, you're still hungry? You are still hungry? You gonna make me transfer the liquid again? All right. Oops, come on. All right, where's the other milk? There it is. Can I open one of them down? No, I don't need all of them. All right, make another bowl of cereal. Got some nice nutrition in there. Put some hazelnut on it. Yeah, we're coming back, baby. Coming back from the brink of hunger. All right. All right, and then we are doing all right. Let's take a look. Place our cowboy hat. All right, and we got 1, 2, 3. I'm carrying a lot of liquids, so place some of these down. I'll put my wizard hat on the table. I like it. Nice wizard hat. I'm gonna want to clean myself. There's only 6 liters left. Oh, there's a tub and stuff out there too. I got a tub in here. I think I have liquid or soap. It's not in here. Double check in here. There's duct tape. Yeah, do I have any soap in here? Wine, beer, hatchet head. Those are the hooks. Yeah, then we got our basement down at the bottom. This is why I wanted to bring another generator here. There's our canned dog food, bouillon cubes, firecrackers. Okay. Oh, there's our mop. Gas filters. Yeah, look at all these books that we've read. There's our pistol. I'm going to attach the pistol. I think if I took that pistol, if I eject the magazine, I think that they said that the magazine was able to be placed in the holster. It is. Okay, and it said that they can hold 2. Nice, okay. Well, I know that we've got more ammunition at Camp Fultz. Okay, well, let's put the round. You don't want to unload it. Let's insert it. All right, there we go. And we are on our holster. All right, when I'm holding this, it's at 11.82. I'm going to plop that in there, 11.26. All right, cool. So now we got our gun on us. I didn't see the soap. We're going to sit down here for a moment. We're going to rest. Turn that flashlight off. All right, we got our gun out. We will eject that magazine. All right, we will equip. And now we will unload. All right, so we are currently at level 2 reloading. I'm gonna work on this. I should be able to hit this button. There we go, cool. So this is one where we're gonna kind of speed through. Oops, I need to eject the magazine. My bad, I wanna equip it. Equip primary, unload, reload. We're just going to do that a couple of times here. Puts us at 36 out of 300. I'm glad that I found that one book that was for reloading 1, but I mean, by that point we already had reloading leveled up. This puts us at 66. Like a day worth of just sitting at the kitchen table and loading and unloading a pistol all day. Can you imagine? Oops, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Well, when I'm speeding time up, some error is happening. I'm not sure why that is. Error number 27, whatever you are. All right, we are thirsty again. We're at 118. Well, maybe within the next day or so, we will have that up to level 3. Didn't find a single goddamn shotgun shell. At this point, we're rearing up to go find some ammo because I want to go to West Point and start blowing shit up. But I need skill to be able to do that. And ammo. Dude, our maintenance. Oops. Fast forwarded for nothing. Our maintenance is so close. We are at 200. We're just gonna sit in the dark. Now that's a flaw. That's a flaw in the game. Because definitely, you know, if it's too dark for me to read, it should be too dark for me to load and unload bullets. Here we are, we're almost there, almost level 3. That's why we do this passively. I think having the bandolier actually helps too. Yeah, doesn't it? Let me just double check. Dun, 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 dun. Reduces hand-fed firearm reload time. We're almost there. There we go. Level 3 reloading. Fantastic. All right, we'll insert that magazine back in there. And I'm going to place this gun on the table. All right, we are going to prep our stir fry. They have shell bandoliers and chest rigs are the chest rigs are for mag fed guns. Oh, okay. So is this bandolier that I'm currently wearing not helping me? Just bullets bandolier. Okay, wait. So you said they have shell bandoliers and chest rigs. This is bullets bandolier, reduces hand fed firearm reload time. And I know that currently on that bandolier, it's saying that it's got the 556. Bum, bum, bum. All right, there's that. Oh, we got beta blockers. And then I need the frying pan. Yes. Right, make our stir fry just a little bit better. You know what? I'm gonna add the snail. Got some eggs and stale. Some snail. Add some staleness. It'll be great. All right, that's at least prepped. Time for our character to fall asleep. And just to hope that he does stay asleep, we will take the sleeping pills again. All right, let's get our weapon ready. Turn this off. All right, and our bed. Come on, where's the bed? Son of a bitch. There we go. Made it till 6 a.m. And we got our fire axe out here. I'm gonna eat my egg and snail stir fry with garlic. All right, should be ready soon. Sounds very French sounding. Yeah. An egg and snail stir fry with garlic. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Plop those guys back in here. Let's go ahead and take some milk. Pour ourselves a bowl. And then let us make a bowl of cereal. Got our bowl of cornflakes. All right. Now, I think that I'm going to place the fireplace poker. Place it with the other weapons here. I've got the crowbar. Oh, there's the cleaning liquid. Goodness gracious, I'm blind, see? Told you. I am going to grab the fire axe and attach it on my back. Right, we are going to put the cow's milk back. Need to fill up the water, it looks like. Put both of those back in the bag. All right, we are going to once again head out into the street after, real quick, after I take one of these cans. We'll take the canned carrots, the canned dog food, just to have on us. And I want to end the stream out today by, we're going to do another scout around the city. I need to know what I'm working with. So this is the rich neighborhood that we were talking about that we want to go back into. So I'm going to whip down and around and then up into the rich neighborhood. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I press N, it turns the engine. Because we've been streaming for almost 3 hours again. There's that survivor house. I don't know that we checked all of these homes. I don't think that we have. Got a key to the residence. What you got on you? Steak knife. Hello, friend. Where are you going? Anybody? Goodness gracious. All right, well, guess I'm breaking things. Jacket, shell suit, okay. Anything in the kitchen? Can of coconut milk. Nice. Yeah. Some lasagna sheets. Some chips. Rotten jalapeno. Rotten ham. Okay, nothing over there. High Street Apartments. Come live at High Street. Our spacious luxury apartments are just missing one thing. You. Our fully furnished apartments all come with full kitchens, living rooms, desks, bookcases, and televisions. Located just east of St. Michael's Cathedral, living here will be a blessing and a miracle. Call us on 555-3344 for a no-pressure viewing. Yet again, Louisville. Finding more and more reasons for us to go to Louisville. Artisan Tannery. I mean, this is a nice little van. American Bladecraft teaches how to forge a meat cleaver, a hunting knife, a machete. Yeah, look at this. American Bladecraft. Well, it's quite optimal timing that we found that, considering that we found a forge. And this will allow us to forge the wood axe head. I mean, then it just boils down to skill, right? Like, you're just going to have to get the skill set. All right, we got anything in this car? Small leather, tanned, crude, and you got 2 awls and a worn whetstone. Tips: having the skill mags on hand will let you craft the item 1 skill below the requirement. Oh, or having them on hand. So, like, if I have that book and I have to have it on my hand to be able to do that? Or is it just after you've read it? That's what you're saying, John? Okay. Z, let's move over. Darn. Yeah, so if you want to craft a sword that blacksmith 7 and you have that mag on hand, you can craft it at level 6. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, that's good to know. I wasn't aware of that. And I did find out that apparently I was full of shit whenever oh my god, I almost opened that door. I think I pressed the button. All right, well, hang on. We've now got to deal with a couple of friends. My bad. What I was going to say was that apparently I was speaking out of my ass a little while ago whenever I had said that you needed to have like medical level 3 to be able to do like suturing and stuff. I heard that through a video, looked it up, and it was not true. So I was lied to. Oh, pushed them all down. Well, we broke the door down. There's an officer, 2 officers. Bulletproof vests. Okay. Anyone else in here? I do not trust this house to not have 10 million zombies in it. Oh, that's good, though. Kind of sounded like something Indie Stone might have done. Yeah, I know. Okay. Ooh, shit. I accidentally clicked the pause button. Knox Gun Club meeting. Okay, color me interested. Like clockwork. Yeah, that teaches you how to make a timer. Some rotten asparagus. Bunch of rotten stuff. Instant popcorn. Okay, I mean, that's good. Empty glass, dish towels, empty pans, spoons. Nothing that we need. Someone left a fucking Beretta in here. Holster left. All right. Well, I've got the mags for the Beretta. Let's take a look. Oh, it's too dark to read this. The Knox Gun Owners Club Annual General Meeting. Meet like-minded people. 3 drink minimum. Please note that this year firearms are not permitted inside the club. Shout about your favorite ammunition scopes and bandoliers. All right, and that is also Louisville. Bunch of Zeds. Let me move my water. All right, flashlight. Can I move the Beretta? Nope. All right, so there's the Zeds moving up the street after hearing that gunshot. Keep our eyes peeled. All right, I want to put the Beretta in the glove box. Put our chips and instant popcorn in there as well. I got a couple of key rings in here. I'm going to place those to the side. The American Bladecraft, I'm going to plop in there for now. All right, that gives me a little bit of wiggle room. Can I put the flashlight in? Yes. All right, moving the truck down the street just a little bit. All right, so we got a lot of friends a little bit north. Any interesting flyers? Circuitral peeling? Weird. Now, I'm pretty confident that once the power's off that the alarms don't work anymore, because I have not run into an alarm since the power went off. Ooh, sleeping pills. Want those. Magazines. A large spice rack. I'm actually interested in that. Okay, and then was there anything in that spice rack? No. But, I mean, it's a place for us to keep all of our spices. Why not? Soy milk. And it's not bad. Ooh, is this a bowl of water? Yeah. Tainted. And we got sugar cubes. That I was wondering myself. It happened to me before in build 41, but that might have been a mod. That's good though. Kind of sounded like, yeah. Bump, 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 a dump, a dump. Let's keep going. Why some live and some died? It's a question I've been asking myself. All right, we're gonna mark off some of these houses because I have not been doing that. Where are we at? We're here. Bam. I think we've checked at least those off. I'm gonna eat some chips. Losing a little bit of weight, but honestly, we don't mind. Yeah, and there's really not too much left to Riverside before. I mean, we're probably going to end up going back to Camp Fultz with a lot of our cooking supplies and skills and stuff, and then we're going to end up going on a... Oop, okay. I hear Zed. There's a Zed somewhere. We're probably going to end up going on an escapade of carpentry. Right, I think someone's in here. And that there was. Packaged corn that was rotten. We got our pepper. What am I doing? I should put the pepper in the spice rack. An empty porcelain shaker. I don't think that I've had the butter knives, but I'm going to want that for cooking. 2 frying pans, yeah. So, and then we don't need that. More painkillers, dude. I'm finding so much hair dye that is empty. Damn. Painkillers in the sewing kit. I guess that's where they're going. Ooh, we got the Chevalier key. Someone left a trophy in here. Okay, yeah, this is probably not even going to be worth it, but... Oh. Right, has no gas. You know what? Here, hang on. Let's get out of here. Let's put the vehicle key. I mean, I'm gonna put it in the ignition. Oh shit! I mean, if I do that, then that'll waste the battery, huh? We'll put it in the glove box. Someone's in here. Found him. All right. A basting brush. Saltine crackers and peanut chocolate candy. Protein shaker, pork rinds. Go ahead and eat some of those. Normal vinegar. Why is... So... Am I able to use... I mean, I see rice vinegar here. Interesting that it looks like it's treating normal vinegar the same as rice vinegar, because this is showing up for the crafting recipes, even though this does say 1 rice vinegar. And then we got ladle, strainer. Okay. Electrical wire. What is that on the ground? Oh, it's the corpse. It's just a dead body. My bad. Okay, what is this? Flyer. Circuitry healing. Computer repair. Need a radio repaired? Your TV on the fritz? Word processor need an update? Come to CHRONICLES Healing in Ekron. Over 20 years experience in electronic repair and maintenance. If it's got a spark, we can fix it. 8B Hutchins Drive, Ekron, Kentucky. Wait, hang on. Show me where? Damn. That's pretty far. I'm gonna eat some of my chocolate candy. Nom 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 nom. Ooh, that looks like a nice house. All right, we're gonna drive up a little bit. I've been trying to ensure that I have some more cinematic looks like this with the UI turned off. Okay, let's take a look. I didn't leave the headlights on, did I? Hang on. Light bar. Oh, shit. I have not even used the light bar. Okay, interesting. I'm just taking a look at this, turn the headlights on. Okay, cool. Wow. Yeah, I know that when it comes to ambulances and stuff, you can turn the sirens on and lure Zeds and stuff. Looks like the Ranger car might have a similar feature that I was not aware of. Ooh, okay, hang on. We're going this way. This maintenance has got to be... It's so close. 277 out of 300. Remove that broken glass. Twine, propane lantern, wire. I'm hearing somebody. Oh, here we go. More like multiple somebodies. All right, we got more. All right, we will be getting close to wrapping up the stream here soon. Check some of these houses. Nothing, man. People moved out of this house. Can you blame them? Empty canteen. All right, this one we gotta wear. Makes me take my bandolier off. I don't like that. Yeah, dude, these rooms are all empty. Shit, some people left. Well, I mean, at least... Wow, damn, now I can't see. Lordy B. Fill up our water. And I seriously doubt there's going to be anything in the garage. Photo of prom. They just left behind a photo of prom. That's kind of sad. Empty box, empty box. Wow. Empty house. That's what you get. Oh my God. Okay, and then there's a ton of Zeds over there. Okay, and then the rich neighborhood is that way. So let's move. I mean, all of these Zeds seemed like they had migrated. Deal with these guys. Yeah, our guy is getting a little bit tired. This will probably be like one of the last homes that we hit for right now. Make sure I don't got 10,000 following me. This looks like it might be another house that somebody has just up and left from. Oh shit, no, have I already been in this house? Random window just opened. That's not normal. Yeah, I might have been in this house. That's chipotle sauce, vinaigrette. Okay, so got some decent stuff in here. Ooh. Close that. A balaclava. Okay, there's friend. Stock certificate. Jesus Christ almighty. Oh shit, and there's a guy in the house. All right. Take care of these guys. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's turn it around. Use your axe. Oh my God, Francisco. Oh, you've made a mess. Okay, hang on. All right, yeah, we are quite tired. This is dangerous. I might have turned it around. Wow, man. Woo. That was dangerous. That was pretty brutal. Oh shit, hang on, we didn't even go in the kitchen. That was like one of the last things I wanted to do in this house. Yeah, dude, you got to use the fence. If you don't use the fence, then you're running, and that ain't good. Oh my God. Okay, hang on. There's more. There's two of them. All right. Well, with these two, I think that it's safe for us to try to handle multi-hit. Okay. Okay. Let's crouch. Okay, that was cooking 1. Rolling pin, honey mustard. I mean, there's like a lot of cooking stuff in here. Oof. Hot and spicy ramen packet. Open that packet of ramen. All right, let's take a bowl. Liquid options, transfer liquid. Put that into the bowl. All right, bam, we've got a bowl. Ramen noodles. How the fuck? All right, let's look at ramen. Can't craft. Oh, it's too dark and it requires a surface. Wow, interesting. Let's see if I stand by this table and I right click. Prepare the ramen. Hey, look at that. Fresh and uncooked. Okay, well, we will work to get ourselves back home. We are just gonna slide our way on home. Yeah, the cooking can be a bit weird. I feel like sometimes you never know. It can be hard to get right. Now, am I in the right neighborhood here? Am I doing this wrong? Hang on one second. Let's pull this back. Yeah, just gonna pass where my home was. No big deal. Oh wait, hang on. This will take me back to yeah. I need to whip it around. Whoop. We're gonna finish off our day with some ramen noodles. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this was the road. There's our home, our lovely home. All right. Time to make ourselves some ramen. Some nice, fresh ramen. Could you imagine if they I know that there's a mod that like integrates your need to go to the bathroom and stuff like that, but I'm just imagining like, you know, you eat something spicy and your character doesn't like it. Next thing you know, they got diarrhea in the apocalypse and you're like, oh no. Bam. All right. And look, now it's at 26. Gotta love it. All right. We're eating the whole bowl of hot and spicy ramen, fresh and cooked. Bam. Full to bursting. Love it. All right. Now, taking some inventory. That fire axe has been nice. Let's place it back on the table. Wear our bandana, put the bowl in here. Start moving some of this stuff. Yeah, like our lasagna. Got a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's move our fresh garlic. Our spice rack. Yeah, we're gonna need to place spices in the spice rack, please. Okay, we'll move the seeds. All right, I think we will end our day out. Let's try to move the spices. All right, let's go from, yeah, there we go, 5 salts. Put those in the large spice rack. Put all of our peppers in there. Is it full now? Onion, pumpkin. Okay, yeah, no wonder it's full because of our chips that are in there. I was gonna say, I was like, no way. All right, we need to move the remainder. The encumbrance, the stack encumbrance is 0.8. Let's put the yeast in the spice rack. There's the rice vinegar. Put the soy sauce, all of the pepper, the vinegar, garlic, our hazelnut. Dude, we got a decent amount out of that hazelnut. Seasoning salt. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's take the butter knives out. All right, that gives us a little bit more room. Still got more seasoning salt. More onion. Okay. I think I can live with that. Maybe let's move the vinegar and the soy sauce out of here. Move that vinegar out. Try to focus on getting all of the salt. Let's get the sugar in there. Creamy chicken pasta. Cheddar broccoli pasta. How much does our butter? Like 0.55. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to use all of it. I did play with a mod like that. I soiled my pants and my character was depressed over. He was depressed over several days. That's funny. Okay, the backpack seems like we are clearing it up. Oh wait, we got our chickpeas. Should probably put the chickpeas over here. Pardon me while I finish all of this inventory that we're doing here. All right, leather bag. All right, let us fill up the water and the leather bag. Bam. Sick nasty, man. Man, just take a step back and look at all that we've amassed here. We got a decent pile of weapons. We've got some food. It ain't much, but it's honest work, guys. We've really been holding out. So let's round out our evening and our stream tonight by taking a look at where we have come from. and where we are. So over the course of the last 3.5 hours, roughly, we have traveled from Riverside all the way to Coalfield, and we found out that the west is just a horrible place with no ammunition and lots of wood stoves and pottery and forges and stuff like that. But there's really nothing fun at Coalfield. Big sad, big disappointment. But we've made it all the way to Coalfield and back, and I think are rounding out. The next stream is probably what is going to be rounding out the rest of Riverside, so that we can start planning on taking some of this stuff back to Camp Fultz, surviving and thriving. We have really done a number on Riverside, and at that point too, I mean, we might move this Jenny back. But there's a big wide world for us to explore, as you can see. Riverside is just one of a few towns. We're probably going to end up hitting up Muldra. I think Brandenburg is likely going to be in our next contenders here. But we want to bring all of our stuff back to Camp Fultz to do some carpentry. I think that it would be fun for us to go back, use some of our fishing skill, cook and survive for a little bit. Just spend a little bit of time out in nature, surviving, and we can try to work on like animal husbandry long term, do all that fun stuff. There's lots of stuff that we should probably just build, because now that we have the ability to. But that's going to begin with us wrapping out our adventure here. There's still plenty of food that we still need to grab as well. But I just want to take a moment and thank every single person who has joined in throughout the stream. If you have not already, please click that like button. That like button lets the algorithm know that you enjoy the content and that others might as well. Please feel free to click that subscribe button as well as that notification bell if you are interested in seeing everything that I end up releasing. I do stream once at least a week. I'm trying to stream multiple times a week now that I've got everything all squared away in my studio. I am going to turn this alarm on. We'll sleep throughout the night, and then I'm going to hit us with the outro. So yeah, thank you very much for 13 streams worth of wonderful adventure for Frank Fultz. Let's wind out our stats for the day. We have 3 months survived, 3 months, 10 days, and 7 hours with over 1,300 zombies killed. And look at that. Our favorite weapon is now classified as the machete. We are at 86 weight with 1 arrow pointing down, going from high weight back to normal weight. We have done a phenomenal job over the last 3 months, 1,300 Zeds that we have killed, and we are just trucking along. So stick around for the outro if you have not heard it. Thank you very much, everybody. Once again, I am just some dude on the internet, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.